Who is this that darkens counsel by the words without knowledge? In other words, he noticed a man who darkens counsel because he's speaking without understanding, without the words of understanding. Counsel was darkened. Okay? That means when a man does not speak, when a man does not walk in divine counsel, I mean in a certain understanding and in a certain revelation of God, he kills the thing in him that would counsel him. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. If you don't position yourself in the word of God, you start to kill the spirit that would tell you what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Never frustrate the spirit of counsel on your life. How do you darken the spirit of counsel? By disconnecting from understanding, by esteeming understanding lightly, by disconnecting from knowledge, by esteeming knowledge lightly. Tell me a man who reads his word life like life. Tell me a man who has applied himself to the word as it is life. And I'll tell you a man whose well of counsel is constantly flowing to give answers and solutions. But tell me a man who prays when they want to pray, who believes when they want to believe, who fasts when they want to fast, who goes to church when they want, and does not go to church when they don't want. You frustrate the wells of counsel. Sometimes you can go through something and think that you can never go out of it because in your own mind you can think of a solution and an answer and fail to get an answer. And it's possible. It happens in our times. But many times the answers are not far from us. The answers are not far from us. They're somewhere in the Word. But many Christians do not know how to stay connected to the Word of God, to His knowledge in a time when they are going through a crisis. I told people, regardless of a crisis, whether you have caused yourself or has been caused by another individual or a thing, never leave the presence of God that gives you knowledge and understanding. Never. Make every mistake in the world and still come and sit in your chair. Why? Because once you darken counsel, you will not hear the voice that tells you go this way. And it doesn't matter how fallen a man is. It matters that in the most fallen nature, state, that man can still hear God. Who has understood what I just said? It doesn't matter, in the most fallen state, that man should be able to hear God.